I'm not a huge fan of grappling matches, but I do have to admit, the war between these two legends was pretty crazy. Particularly around the first minute of the second round. Karo knows he cannot outbox Nick, so what he does is he smothers him, gets him against the fence and takes him down. Nick immediately goes to work on the reversal. He stiffens up and holds Karo's weight on his legs. Then he lets his legs fall and Karo loses balance. Nick then uses this opportunity to grab Karo under his left knee. After that, he flips him over. Now Nick's on top. Karo immediately tries to tie up his hands so he doesn't get hit. But Nick's right gets loose and he fires a few hammer fists. Whether or not Karo got away or Nick let him go, I don't know. But one thing is for certain. Karo wasn't trying to get away. He let Nick take his back. As soon as Nick takes the bait, Karo goes to work. He immediately rolls over so he's on top of Nick. He then leads Nick into a right roll by grabbing his right hand. Hold on a second. Before I go any further, I never noticed this until I started making this video. Now, I know these guys are professionals, but it just seemed kind of odd to me that Nick gave up his right hand like that. But if you look closely, it looks like Karo's thumb went underneath Nick's glove in order to get better leverage. Whether he did this on purpose or not, who knows? All I can say is, it happened. But don't let that take away from this incredible move Karo is about to do. As I said, he grabs Nick's arm and goes into a roll, and Nick follows. He then rolls over again, and Nick has no choice but to follow if he wants to stay on his back. He grabs his arm into a Kimura. Let's see that again. That was beautiful.
Now Nick Diaz has Karo's back. You may be right about the fatigue factor here, Joe. But look at this. Karo rolls into a Kimura.
How the hell do you go from this position to that position against Nick Diaz? So now that he's got him in the Kimura, he trips Nick up and goes to the floor. As soon as he hits the floor, he goes to work on that Kimura. But as Joe Rogan so eloquently puts it,
Nick Diaz is no stranger to the Kimura.
then, as expected, Nick breaks free and now he has Karo's back once again. At this point, he then explodes out to the left. Nick has no choice but to stand up, but Karo knows exactly where his neck is and he wraps his arm around it before Nick, of course, breaks free.
For those who understand the idiosyncrasies of what we just saw, that was absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's two beautiful, technicians at work right there. That's beautiful technique. I'm sure they're both pretty impressed with each other right now.